This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to give you 5 underrated teams in college football. Now, I spent the summer, didn't go away on vacation, spent over 330 hours this summer preparing for the college and pro football season. And the difference in the NFL is you get to see some preseason games, you get to really follow the moves. College football, all you have is a spring game. You can't watch practices. So what I do is I'll look at 3 games from last year, study the spring game, and really look closely at players that can make a difference. The most important player is a quarterback. Quarterback can mask a lot of weaknesses on your offense. So I look at that, and the second most important thing is defensive line. So that being said, I think I found some teams, 5 teams, there's more than 5, but 5 teams that really come to mind that will be underrated for the 2017 college football season. Number 1 most underrated team, Auburn Tigers. They will go from one of the worst quarterback situations last year, where when they drop back to throw the football, or even run the football with their quarterbacks, usually wasn't very good. One of the worst, maybe 8 or 10 in the country. Now with Jared Stidham coming over from Baylor, this is a kid that in his 3 starts at Baylor a couple years ago was lights out. He's perfect for this system. He has a rocket for an arm, makes great decisions, and can run. He's got 4.5, 4.6 speed. So he's going to make them from an above average team to maybe a team on the cusp of going to the Final Four. Second most underrated team is the team that had a losing record last year, Texas Longhorns, 5-7. Why do I think they'll go from 5-7 to maybe 10-2, 11-1? Well, obviously Tom Herman, everyone knows about him, but a lot of people don't talk about his defensive coordinator, Todd Orlando. Guy's been around different places, FIU, Utah State, but he'll bring in a 3-4 defense, and I think that his schemes of attacking are going to be perfect for their personnel. They also have a strong offensive and defensive line. Texas Longhorns are going to surprise some people in the Big 12, and they could be down there right to the end and have a chance to win it all. Third most improved team, Appalachian State. Now, playing a conference most people don't follow, but I like their quarterback, Taylor Lamb. And last year they lost to the University of Miami. Everyone forgot about them. Last 10 games they went 9-1. This year they return a lot of starters again. Explosive offense. They need to replenish at the wide receiver position, but good quarterback can make average receivers look good. They play Georgia first week. Everyone will forget about them after they lose, and they might run the table after that. So keep your eye on Appalachian State, even if they lose by 3-4 touchdowns to Georgia opening week. Another team, Tulane. Tulane Green Wave, yeah. Willie Fritz did an absolute incredible job at Georgia Southern. Didn't have the right personnel last year, but brings in a junior college quarterback named Jonathan Banks. Perfect for his system. They run the spread option. So a lot of teams don't see that type of offense. It's a run-based offense, even though they run the spread. They'll run it 75, 80% of the time when they're rolling. So I look for them to go from 4-8 to a bowl. They also return 16 starters. They'll be really strong. Another team, very underrated, Northwestern. Just 7-6 last year. Everyone's talking about Wisconsin. But Northwestern returns stud quarterback, incredible running back in Jackson. They have an underrated defensive line and love their DBs. A lot of ball hawks in the secondary. If their offensive line gels, look out. They got a chance to win their side of the Big Ten. So Auburn, Texas, Appalachian State, Tulane, and Northwestern. 5 very underrated teams in college football for the 2017 football season. Looking forward to a great year. You want to get with me and start winning today. It'll be my 25th winning season. Just go to ParamountSports.com or call us here at the office, 800-400-9741.